things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got something for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and you can tell me. Boy, what I want ain't you can give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie. And this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make. Try to be cool, but I'm not for the. I got the rock paper. I keep it like rock paper scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you did not. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta. Even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know I probably. Always wonder how I feel it, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta pay them. If it want me, she gotta be attending. If she sending me selfies, it gotta be joining. Too many times I told these stop playing with me. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread and the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got something for hating on this. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Not now. I've been waiting on this.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist, see my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew, like a sneeze. Please for them getting cream, never let them get in between of what we started. Lord, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it with Mariah. Lil', I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented? Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant. Grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she don't ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my head on my cut these. And I gotta make it back home, cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. You, cause these Philly I bought with me, don't, no joke, no. All I know is, when it come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA, and that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet, like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block, bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same that flop. I'm the same from Birch Street with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he hating on me, waiting on me. Still on that hood, my Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money at your friends turn to your enemies. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. With them, they go for 40, ain't no tenant. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave you, they ain't done pretty. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that boy when he first touched that. I'm gone.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Greg, the season's still in its infancy, but we're starting to find out more and more about these teams.
You felt it as a player, and I can see it now here at the table with you, Kevin. You likely won't be the same team now that you are when the season is almost over, personnel-wise or in how you play together.
Peterson misses. There's Crawford with the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Looking dangerous from deep.
And it's Williams with the ball for Toronto. It's a three-point game. It's stolen by Davis. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's Serbiak. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Here's Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throwdown from Dirk, good enough for me.
And the Raptors with possession. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, it was all hands on.
Oh, my goodness! That was special.
That is unreal. Davis, one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
Carter outside. To stop the run. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
McDyess a screen. Nowitzki kicks to Davis, taken away by Williams. Here's the break or the finish. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws here for the night. No good on that one.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
And Nowitzki's J is deadly. It's unorthodox, but deadly. A lethal shooter who knows how to get his shot off quickly.
Pass to Peterson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by McDyess.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Nowitzki. And another basket for Dallas.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Olajuwon's checked in for Williams. And so here's Toronto. They trail by 7.
Mavericks foul. Terrell Brandon. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Peterson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. Williams dishes to Carter. 6 to shoot. Over Davis. And the Raptors miss again. Mavericks leading by 7. Serbiak passes to Nowitzki. A fader. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Raptors.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Williams. Pass to Peterson. Over Serbiak. Peterson misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Raptors trail by 7.
Dallas foul. Baron Davis.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Bradley comes in for Davis, and Murray subbed in for Williams. Here's Serbiak. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, how about the range there from Serbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
Mavericks foul. Terrell Brandon.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Fourth team foul.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Toronto. Williams, he's checked in for Bradley. And Hunter subbed in for Vince Carter. No good on the second free throw. Here's Brandon. Covered by Hunter. Nowitzki. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for Nowitzki.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Peterson the pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Olajuwon trying to break free. Pushing it up. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Murray. Fast break Toronto. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Brandon. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Johnson for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Rebounded by Eschmeyer.
You know what, guys? He's not very effective from that spot. He's got to put some work in there.
Johnson, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Bradley. Now the NBA announcing they'll be focusing more on throwback jerseys this season. Clark, you have a favorite?
I really don't, Kevin. I was never what you would call a clothes or uniform horse. Whatever was on, whatever was available, that's what I wore. But I would say that the Denver rainbow-colored jerseys, if I did wear a throwback, that would probably be a pretty cool one. But, you know, I'm partial to the Pacers ABA history because I'm part of that franchise's history. So Pacers first, and then maybe the Nuggets old-school jerseys would be second.
Bullard, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Crawford comes in for Johnson. And Toronto also making a switch. Hunter's checked in for Rodriguez. The Mavericks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Rodriguez is checked in for Toronto. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors trail by 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Raptors making a change here. Young's checked in.
Number 10.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Now, here's Hunter. Nothing on the board. Pass to Murray. Clock at 4. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Olajuwon, no luck. Dallas leading by 7. And here's Davis for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Davis has got 5.
On the other side of a crisp pass this time. Barron nailing the jump shot.
Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. On the wing, Murray. A fadeaway, and the shot goes in. 8 points for him. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Brandon. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the Raptors call time here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Knocked loose. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Brandon, the pass to Naharan. Deep 2 from Crawford. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
I tell you what, you can't let Olajuwon get this kind of positioning. I mean, he is a master at knowing how to score close inside.
Spins. Crawford passes to Naharan. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
For Dallas, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. No good on the free throw.
Despite being under 6 feet tall, Brandon plays with a lot of heart. As a matter of fact, as much heart as anybody out there, and earns everything he gets.
Williams is checked in for the Raptors. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams with the ball, still without a basket. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Checking in for your Mavericks.
1:11 left in the first half of the game. Here's Peterson. Guarded by Serbiak. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Serbiak. Mavericks leading by 7. Dallas moving the ball around. Nowitzki, good. Nowitzki's got 10 points.
Dirk can be so strong inside, breaking through that contact.
Carter outside. Williams passes to Carter. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 8 points for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Offensive rebound.
Yeah, and Serbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Carter. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Here's Serbiak. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Davis. Pass to Nowitzki. Toronto grabs the miss. Now Williams hasn't made one yet. Vince Carter on the wing. Fades. Rebound by Serbiak. Serbiak's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nowitzki sets a screen for Crawford. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. They get a hand on it. McDice with the ball. Williams picks him up. Davis with the double team. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Raptors trail by 8. Outside Williams. Pass to Carter. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And 12 points for Vince Carter.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Here's Serbiak. Trains the 3-pointer. Serbiak's got 10.
Fantastic read by the ball handler, going himself into the 2-man action.
And the Raptors call time here.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Williams dishes to Carter. Puts up a three. Mavericks with the rebound. Zerbiak's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Offensive rebound. Here's McDyess. Over Williams. McDyess can't hit. Raptors trail by 9. Here's Peterson. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the slam from Peterson. Pretty good athleticism on display that time.
Here's Nowitzki. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. He's got 12.
Using the whole floor to attack the defense wherever the opportunity is.
Here's Williams to the right side. Peterson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. McDyess a screen. Pass to Crawford. Here's Zerbiak. 10 points for him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Olajuwon's checked in for Toronto. Murray comes in for Williams. And the NBA, Clark, is seeing its pace drop the last handful of years. Teams simply aren't pushing the tempo.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, defense still remains king at the moment. The NBA goes through phases. Whatever is successful is what everybody else tries to copy. At some point, though, I do think run and gun, up and down, fast tempo basketball will return.
Brandon, the pass to McDyess. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Fearless play by McDyess, taking his motion directly into the defender to get the foul.
Hunter's checked in for Williams. He hits both from the stripe. 1:49 left in the third. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. Pass to Murray. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki outside. Over Murray. Dallas again missing. Raptors trail by 12. To the middle. And there's Hunter on the assist by Murray.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And the Mavericks call time here. Finley's checked in for Toronto. Mavericks leading by 10. Pass to Davis. Rejected by Murray. And Baron Davis picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
For Toronto, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Olajuwon, right side. Can't hit that one. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Got a hand on it. And they're moving it up. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Excellent job forcing the issue inside right there. He really earned that call.
2 shots. And so Murray nails both of them. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much, whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court. You got to do it as a unit.
From 15 feet away, and it falls over the rim and in. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Davis, that's for two. And McCoy pulls it down. Got a piece of it. Hunter kicks to Bradley. Now here's Murray. From deep three-point territory. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll get you back to the action after this break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pass to McCoy. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. Deep two from Crawford. And McCoy pulls it down. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. Rodriguez outside. Pass to McCoy. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. McCoy's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors. Olajuwon against Jones.
A scoring machine. Nice job baiting the defenders in close there to draw the whistle.
At the line for two.
That free throw missing. Robinson's checked in for Dallas. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Raptors trail by 4. Bradley passes to Rodriguez. Pass to Murray. The three. Robinson pulls it in. Mavericks shooting about 42% so far. Here's Crawford. The shot from the low post is good. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
The Raptors call timeout. And some changes here for the Mavericks. McDyess comes in for Popeye Jones. And Eduardo Nahara is subbed in for Robinson. Carter, he's checked in for the Raptors. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Lenny Wilkins was just reviewing his plan with his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down. Run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Carter.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
Nahara kicks to McDyess. Crawford against Murray. Fires from the wing. Crawford, no luck. Raptors trail by 3. Murray with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. It's Carter, high post.
Oh! Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Crawford. Can't connect from short range. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth to take the lead. Rebound by Serbiak. Now the Mavericks with it. They lead by 1. Pass to Olajuwon. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Carter's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Raptors. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Good on the shot.
Nice, so strong around the basket, putting the power in power forward.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the game. Williams passes to Peterson. That that drive by Carter. That doesn't go either for Carter. The Mavericks are gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Crawford looking over the floor. Pass to Brandon. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And finished off by Carter.
There's no denying it. Carter is a guy you can trust to get it done in the biggest moments. Finds an angle of attack and goes right to it.
Timeout, Dallas. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Floats one up. Here's McDyess. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Night in and night out, McDyess provides a bunch of energy. He's an athletic big guy who does a little bit of everything for you. Those guys are hard to find, but always valued.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
And it's Williams with the ball for Toronto. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Carter. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Timeout, Mavs. And the Mavericks making a change here. Naharaj checked in. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
On the drive, Davis doing a nice job anticipating the contact and not avoiding it, going right into it to draw the foul.
It's the first, and that gives them the lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical. That's as big a shot as you'll ever see made. Wow, this guy is a gamer.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Carter with it. Driving in. Count.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Davis drives in. Yes!
When the game is tight, Baron Davis ups the ante. What a clutch performance.
The Raptors call timeout.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The Raptors call timeout. Here's Carter. Here we go. What a finish!
Good. And this is why they go to Vinsanity. Carter excels at coming up big.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Can't cash in.
You know what, just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm. Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and put some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
The Raptors call timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
I think they should have prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a three. Of course, the defense will be defending the line, but nobody said it was going to be easy. You got to try to find a way.
And Toronto has possession. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your...
Everybody's very happy at the moment.